Greetings, gamers, and welcome to the Broken Pixel podcast where we talk all things gaming related, news, reviews, previews, and whatever the hell else we want to talk about. I'm your host, Wes. I'm joined on my right by Aaron.
Hello.
And your right by James and Harley.
Hello. Hello.
And Becca behind the camera.
Hi.
If you like what you see, please like, favorite, subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of the social medias.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Look into the camera.
No, like.
You're not even looking in the camera.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah?
Subscribe.
If you want to help us out, visit patreon.com/derailed. Throw us $1, throw us $10. Helps get a better set.
What are you doing?
Patreon.
Gonna like wolf pack it in a second?
He's going to
Patreon.
inadvertently throw up a gang sign.
Patreon.
Yeah, please don't. We're gonna get shot.
What? Through the camera. You want me to do my Jackie Kennedy impersonation?
No.
No. This is no way it's not offensive.
Maybe later.
I like Wes. That's yours.
That's mine.
Wes is like, I still want to see it.
I have a dark sense of humor.
A little bit.
Little bit.
So we got some news, just a little bit.
What?
So first thing we're gonna start is more EA hate.
Yeah.
This time, EA got caught in a lie.
Wait. They weren't lying before?
No, at no point were they actually lying before. It was just being super scumbaggy. Now
Destiny
it's a lie.
lied.
Oh.
Destiny lied. So the reason they came out in an article or an interview earlier last week that said the reason they didn't do cosmetic changes in the loot boxes and why it's multiplayer stuff is because they didn't want to affect the Star Wars canon. And their example is you would never see a
Pink Darth Vader.
pink Darth Vader. It's like, okay, but people found in the in-game menus character customization.
It was also
Oh.
in Battlefront 1.
Yeah.
So, no.
And like there have been screenshots of people, and again, these might be fake. The screenshots might be fake or added in, but it's like you see a black and white Darth Maul.
For better
Oh.
context, the big reason that the loot boxes got more attention than other games in Battlefront is because it was for improvements to your multiplayer game. Meaning that if you pay us money and you open this box, you might get a gun that legitimately makes you a better player.
Or you'll get an ability for a character
Yeah.
at level 4.
And so everyone was like, man, if you just did cosmetic stuff like Destiny, like the engrams, if it's only look and feel but not performance, you would have been okay.
Yeah.
So then they come out, which they didn't have to, they just did.
Yeah.
And they're like, we didn't want to make it cosmetic. The reason we chose gameplay improvements is because we didn't want to hurt the Star Wars canon.
But there's a whole section for customization.
And they did customization in 1.
Yep.
Wow.
In Battlefront 1. And the dude's big thing was like, nobody wants to see pink Darth Vader.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that'd
when
be
you
great.
Google pink Darth Vader, there's just pictures of people cosplaying as pink Darth
Oh,
Vader
yeah,
all the
always.
time.
Yeah. Chicks
Nope.
do it all the
Really?
time.
No one wants to see that.
Nobody really cares that.
And here's the thing: even the most hardcore Star Wars fan, if they probably aren't the type to buy this game and play, because it probably ruins canon in a different way.
Sure.
Also with EA, the beta for whatever their new UFC game is out.
God.
Oh, yeah, UFC has more loot crates than Battlefront 2.
More pay to
What?
win.
You can literally get a loot crate that gives you a better punch.
Yeah, it
And then
upgrades
like
the
you
stats of your
equip
punch.
the punch upgrade,
Yeah.
and then your punches are now better because you
Oh
got it
my
out of a
God.
crate.
There's also a giant online petition to have EA lose the Star Wars license that you can
Yes.
go
Good.
sign right now.
Good.
Sign it. Sign
Fuck
it.
yeah. Where is the petition?
How
Send it.
about we plug in net neutrality first and then sign the petition for EA?
How about
I already signed
Stick
the net
to your
neutrality
colored books.
petition, like the 3 of them.
Harley Quinn?
Star Wars more important than net neutrality.
They're equally important.
I would say that one's a little more
No,
important.
yeah, one affects most aspects of
Star
people's
Wars.
lives. And
You're
one-
right. You're right. Star Wars is clearly more important. What are you doing to my dog?
Harley, are you
Beginning of December,
Are you a wheelbarrow?
new games with gold and
Sure.
PlayStation Plus. And I actually, IGN gives you a running total of the value, so we'll go to that at the end. So, games with gold. You have Warhammer End Times Vermintide, Which Becca, you might
All
be
these
interested in
games
Vermintide.
suck, dude.
Wait, what?
You might be interested in Vermintide.
What
It's
is
essentially
Continue, just
it's a left. It's basically Left 4 Dead, but you get melee weapons and ranged weapons that are. It's more fantasy based, and you're killing rat people.
A tide of vermin.
You lost me at rat people.
You kind of lose me.
She was like,
Skyrim almost lost me with cat people.
rat people.
Yeah.
Which have been in every game. You almost.
But I
lost
didn't
it.
know that.
Oh,
So
okay.
I started out with Fallout New Vegas, and I had to play it 4 times because I'm like, she lets you go, like do your own thing, and then this giant frog cockroach thing starts coming at me, and I'm like, this is the dumbest game I've ever played in my life. But I tried it 4 times. Something about it was like, try it again.
You know what's stupid on Skyrim? The lizard people.
Well, that's the thing. And then I played Skyrim because I'm a Bethesda fan now, and I'm telling everyone about Elder Scrolls 5. You got to check this out. And then I'm playing the game. I'm going through character creator. I'm like, wait, you can be a cat person and then a lizard person? This game is stupid.
And then, how many hours did you sink into that game?
Concurrent, like total.
First,
Could you
character.
imagine total?
How many characters you played?
My first character was 96.
That's not very much. You didn't beat the game with your first character, did
No.
you? Okay. Because I think just
I was
the
still
story's
in Helgen.
45. Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
Where's Helgen?
The
The
first
starting
city,
area.
the one
No,
where
that's
you're
when I stopped.
when you got your head cut, when you're about to get your head cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, after that. The city you go into.
The very
after.
first city is
Riverwood?
Helgen.
That's where I stopped.
Could you get dropped? I could get dropped into Skyrim right now and like know where to go.
Mostly, I can know where to go.
They're like, "Hey, man, you need to go to Morthal," and I'd be like, "All right." Like no matter where I was in the map, I got it. I would need a compass though, because I think I take for granted the thing at the top, where like if I got to Skyrim and I'm like, okay, Morthal, and then I'm like turning around, I'm like, why is the thing? There's nothing.
I wish there was a way you could just turn that off sometimes when playing Skyrim.
I gotta play Skyrim VR. I gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
I gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Friday.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Well, if it all works out.
Here's
we'll
some
get one
fucked up
anyway.
shit
All
that
right.
Bethesda's doing. Skyrim VR, $60. All they did, not that it's not hard, but all they did was kept the Skyrim code and then make VR support. $60. Okay?
Or $450 if you get the VR bundle.
Sure. Doom
Which is
VFR,
$100 more than
brand new game, specifically made for VR, $30.
Oh,
They are fucking with Skyrim so hard, and we're just deep throating it.
Yep.
I'm done with Skyrim. I don't need to ever buy that game again. I have 3 different copies of it for 3 different consoles.
I have it digitally on 360. You can't buy it digitally on PS3.
You have it on your computer too.
PS4, I have it on PC.
360, PS4, PC.
Yeah.
There's some people who have it on.
And I have a physical copy of it on PS3.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Because the PS3 and PS4 versions have different trophy sets, so I could get the platinum twice.
Weird.
Could.
Could.
With
being
all
the
those
operative
versions
term.
Of it, I have only played an hour.
You should, babe. I don't know
You
what
really
you're
should
doing.
play it.
It just,
Like,
I get to that
nobody
city,
doesn't like Skyrim.
I get to that city and I'm like, no, there's just too much to
Some
do.
people like Fallout more than Skyrim, but no one doesn't like Skyrim.
Too much. I need a linear path.
Then let me help you. I will be your guide. And I'll say like, hey, at this point, it would probably be best that you did this. And then go do that.
I don't like do whatever. Like I can't. It's
Are
Except you
listening
play
to me?
The Sims.
Am I talking to myself?
No, you're
I
not.
heard you.
Hello?
McFly.
McFly!
I like, but see, The Sims. There's not like a
Why
billion.
don't you make like a tree? Get out of here.
There's not like a billion paths you can go down in The Sims. Gameplay is basically the same. You just change the character look.
For what?
The Sims, because he says.
Why does it always come back to Sims?
he
I
said
stopped
it.
listening for 2 seconds and
He
it's
said
Sims.
it. I was answering his question because he said, "But you like The Sims."
It was Goldilocks' fault.
You son of a bitch. You're in Xenoblade. Did you know that?
Yeah, he is.
You
Wait,
are.
what?
Hold on. Keep going with the news. I'll pull
Games
you
with
up.
Gold. You also get the Back to the Future of the game.
Getting text. Hold on. Text from Angela. Wow, how quickly you turned to the dark side. I thought I could count on you to, at least. Coco is your new favorite movie. Yes, Angela, it is.
Why doesn't she like Coco? Oh.
She hasn't seen it yet.
Oh.
She's just.
Angela needs to. Oh my gosh, I don't have my phone. I wish I could.
Oh, Vince is on. He said he texted me. He said he.
What? Oh, Vince is on.
He texted me checking to see how live the show really is.
It's not alive.
it's
It's
pretty
just
live.
live.
The show's live. Oh God!
All right, Back to the Future, the game. I'm going back to Game of Gold.
You are, man.
Yeah.
I care. Okay.
Child of Eden and Marlowe Briggs and the Mask of Death.
So shit.
PS4.
Okay.
Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition.
Really?
Yep.
Is that live today?
Yep.
Huh. I might play that.
Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends. It is Smash Brothers with Kung Fu Panda characters. That's what that game is.
I'll play it.
It's free.
You gotta put it in our library. Babe.
For PS3, you get Siberia Collection. I think it's a
What?
Siberia Collection.
Okay. Isn't Siberia like just cold and empty and boring?
I think it's kind of like
Is it a collection of sadness?
I actually think
God.
it is. And
You
then
have fans in Siberia that are like, fuck these guys.
No, they're like, he's right.
and then X-Blade Lost Memories.
Xenoblade?
X-Blade
They're kind of ripping off the Xenoblade thing.
came out first.
Okay. Then any other Xenoblades? Do you know how
Okay,
old the
no.
Xenoblade
Yes, I
series
do,
is
'cause I
and how
played-
vast?
Well, I played the first one, which was Xenogears
Sure.
on the
Babe, you're
PS1.
talking to Nintendo fanboy over there.
First one came out on the PS1.
The door open.
So IGN compiled the totals of value of what you would got games.
Vince, it is slow at work. Yes, it is.
The total value of games with gold for this past year and PlayStation Plus for this past year.
Uh-huh.
Xbox, $1,039.51
Okay.
worth of games.
Wow.
PlayStation Plus, $1,228.28.
Less. More.
More.
Okay.
Math is hard.
I didn't listen. Oh, so like $200 more?
Yes, roughly $200 more.
About $190 more.
But part of that might come down to the fact
That could just be that they're charging more for shitty games.
or you're getting 6 games versus 4.
Maybe. I did get Rush of Blood, which is a VR game.
That too, they're starting to give out VR stuff.
Yeah.
Rush of Blood was fun.
Yep.
I'm saying when I get PSVR.
Last bit of news, Capcom held their 30th anniversary celebration for Mega Man
Yeah.
with 2 huge announcements. We're getting Mega Man 11
Mega Man.
late next year.
Is it going to be cool?
I hope so, but the first trailer kind of the
Who
graphics
has their ringer on right now?
It's my stupid breathe app. You should breathe because I'm dead.
You know what's scary? I get the warning sometimes. It's like, hey, your heart rate's above 120 and you don't seem to be doing anything. And I'm like,
What the fuck?
is this a life or death situation?
Oh my god.
Apple Watch?
I think it
That's
just
crazy.
because it doesn't understand we have a heart condition, so it's just like, hey, maybe you might
Idiopathic fuck.
arrhythmia.
No. Hold on.
Atrophy?
No.
That's
I know.
bad.
Atrophy. Oh yeah, and we're gonna talk about the notes, the patch notes.
Yes.
Okay.
No notes is good notes.
Vamp, no silent air.
No, so yes,
Jesus, Wes.
Mega Man 11 was announced. I'm not 100% sure if I like the graphics or
Transient idiopathic arrhythmia.
So it was arrhythmia.
not. So is it do you skip a heartbeat every once in a while?
Yeah.
So
So when Aaron's like, I'll be there in a heartbeat, it's legit.
Also, his heart is extremely fast.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
Even,
it looks
resting.
like a mix of cool, but
Make
it
me
almost
that.
looks like they're trying the Mighty Number 9 graphics.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of terrifying. But I like the little.
Make
What are
what?
the worker guys
oh,
called?
Fuck, I forgot.
Avocado
their
Vince,
name.
mac and
Vince, what are
cheese.
the worker guys in Mega Man called? That sit under the helmet and then they pop up.
They're unkillable.
Or no, the ones that the hammer thrower guys.
Yeah. We've seen a couple power ups, like he summons 4 bricks that just drop on people.
Mm-hmm.
The other news, which you're gonna get sooner, is they're releasing the Mega Man X collection, so X1 through 8, on all modern consoles.
Wow.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like X.
X
Even
is-
though I have all the X's on my SNES now.
You have all 8?
Yeah.
Including the ones that are on the PlayStation.
Oh, no, I guess I don't. So, no. Sorry. Thanks for making me look like an ass.
Anytime.
So, Destiny changed today.
Yes, Curse of Osiris is out today.
Yep.
For people who have the collector's edition or who want to buy it. The fuck was that for?
Because nobody cares about it.
Yeah, I think it's transient idiopathic arrhythmia.
Aaron cares about Destiny.
Yeah, but nobody's really pumped about it. Like, you get a lot of hype.
I am, though. I'm pretty excited.
All right, let's talk to the changes. What are the big changes that we know?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Are you there?
Are you ready?
Are you
You
there?
gotta do it like Chris Angel did.
Wait, what?
So they also revealed a big patch. So a lot of balance changes today.
So, this new patch is going to increase the damage dealt to bosses from all super abilities.
Oh.
So now your supers will be cool.
Actual
supers?
supers.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Adjusted the output of the recovery stat so that characters with the lowest recovery totals will start regenerating slightly faster.
Oh, okay.
Reduced to a bunch of grenades. Or
No.
reduced to one grenade. Increased to every other grenade. So the pulse grenade from the Arc Titan is being nerfed. So it's not as powerful because it's just crazy powerful.
And remember, this is all for competitive.
Yeah.
All the other grenades are being increased in damage because they were all stupid. Exotic armor, a bunch of exotic armor is being nerfed.
Why?
Mostly for competitive.
PvP?
Yeah.
Oh.
Some raid stuff, some PvP stuff.
Raid.
But you also have the
so
new.
Close.
So we're getting the right amount of XP. Our supers are more powerful, which is awesome. Guns are being balanced, so it's gonna feel better.
There's also the
Xur
weapon.
has 3 coins now.
Yep.
The weapons are now getting like a weird mod. Like there's a bunch of stuff they announced for like next year.
Masterwork. No, well, most of it's December 5th and the 12th.
Yeah.
The stuff that's on the 12th is the big stuff, like Xur and the Masterworks. Actually, no, Masterworks is today.
So what
Xur
is
the 12th. It lets you.
Sounds cool.
It lets you spin stat rolls on guns instead of them just being a gun. Yeah.
I also like the fact that the whole it doesn't tell you that you have something to do at like the gunsmith.
Yeah.
If you only have like halfway.
That's right. So
halfway
instead
to
of
the
him
next
being
thing.
instead of it giving you an icon to say go talk to this person, and then it's like, oh cool, that means I'm gonna get something, and then you're using all your weapon parts, and Xander's like, halfway full. It's like, don't make me come to you then.
Yeah.
So they got rid of that.
So they like made the game way better.
They made the game Destiny 1 again, so now it's Destiny 2, but with everything we loved about Destiny 1.
I want to play now.
I know. Pretty excited.
Looks like there's a bunch of new armor.
We totally can.
I already paid you, so I don't have to.
Probably, yeah. I was thinking about streaming with everybody.
What,
you
Destiny?
can play Destiny too. You don't have to worry about.
That's what I was just gonna say.
What?
I already paid you, so I don't have to finish Assassin's Creed.
Nope, you're off the hook. I appreciate it.
Banshee will also sell specific legendary mods now.
Correct. So instead of having to wait and have a certain number of blue ones to get that legendary one, he'll now sell legendary ones, which is awesome.
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Rare mods can now be dismantled for gunsmith materials.
Great. I mean, everything is just perfect.
Design of daily changes, combination of legendary shards.
Like, what else do you want from video game developers other than, like, don't lie to me, don't make me gamble for, like, competitive rewards, and make the game fun. Like, you had a fun game in Destiny 1, and then you give me a not fun game.
So the 12th is when the Masterwork stuff comes out.
That's the 5th then.
Everything else but pretty much the Masterwork stuff.
So Xur is on the 5th too? With the new 3
Xur
coins?
would come on Friday because it's only weekends though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that will be updated.
I will keep reading this while you vamp.
What was our video game topic? How are you tired?
Destiny.
I just always
The main topic is still Destiny. How they're improving the game.
Oh, so we just did it.
Wait, what?
Best Christmas video games.
No.
Do they have those?
Home Alone.
Die Hard.
Best games you got for Christmas.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1.
Is it always going to be that?
Yeah. I'm the Tim Geddes of Derailed
Gross.
when it comes to that. What?
He's so annoying.
Yeah, he is super annoying.
He's on
I'm over
GameStop
it.
literally 24/7
Yeah.
talking about fucking Crash Bandicoot, and it makes me want to punch him in his stupid face.
Yeah. It's so
You had the
sad.
chance last year.
I was pretty close.
The
But
12th
he
will be
was
0.
nice
Yeah.
at
So
that moment.
everything's
so.
the 12th.
Except for the stuff that's out today, yes.
So Masterworks and Zero are the 12th. Everything's the 5th.
Yes.
All right. Some stuff is next year.
The 3 of coins will be easier to use than it was.
of coins.
So if you didn't, do you know what 3 coins are?
No.
So 3 coins are cool. From Destiny 1, you would consume them, and then anytime you finished a Crucible match or beat Ultra, it gave you a very high chance to get an exotic.
And it was a pretty
So,
good. Like I would get
it happened a lot,
Like
yeah.
every 4th or 5th.
Every
time.
5th or 6th time,
Yeah.
yeah. So the way 3 coins works now is for the next 4 hours. What?
Nothing.
For the next 4 hours, you have a high chance of any drop being exotic.
He also has a there's a new thing you can buy. Faded Ingrams.
Yes. I told you about those, right?
Yeah.
You're
So-
guaranteed an exotic
That you don't have.
you don't own.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
no more
That's dope.
no more getting Wardcliff coil 9 times. Or Lucky
the-
Pants.
Yeah, Lucky Pants is what I had forever. I had fucking
Sun
8
shots.
pairs of Lucky Pants.
Side shots?
Sunshots.
Sun shots.
And
Side shots?
Peacekeepers.
Oh, I thought you had the
The
gauntlets.
arms? No, I've only got the arms. I've gotten 2 arms once. No,
Me
it's the
either.
boots and the side. Yeah.
We all have 2 arms once.
What was your character, a Titan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when he showed us the flip the table for the first time?
Yep.
Yeah.
I died.
We were like, fuck you, Wes.
Like he's like, "Hi guys, I'm online now."
Then you showed me how to do don't touch the floor is lava.
That's right.
That was funny.
Don't touch the floor of lava.
Don't
Yes, don't touch the floor is lava.
the floor.
Don't touch
'cause
me,
it's
lava floor.
Zavala and Shax will now have new items to sell.
Mhm.
Oh, finally. Zavala does nothing in that game. He just stands there
He
at the
talks
end,
cool.
peeing off the end of the fucking space station.
He gives you stuff. You can.
You need
When?
a desk.
When you
He doesn't give me anything.
You
He
increase
he
your
punched a hole in Eric Andre's desk.
But then he was in on
Zavala.
it the whole time.
Yeah.
Because it came back all weird.
Yeah,
I think they talked to him afterwards.
because I think he would legitimately whoop his ass.
He's super ripped.
Yeah,
Who?
Fringe guy,
Zavala.
I wish I was LeVar
the
Burton.
guy from Fringe,
I wish I was
and
LeVar
John Wick.
Burton.
He's the concierge in John Wick at the
Oh.
hotel.
You know the tall, skinny African guy?
No.
It's pretty common. That. You know, Seal.
No, I don't.
You know Seal though, like
Yeah.
Seal, like
Yeah.
our Seal. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
him.
yeah. Oh, no, that's true.
way closer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay,
water
I've-
seal?
That's just
That just sounds...
your seal?
Yeah.
We have a seal upstairs.
I don't believe you.
There's 2 seals upstairs, isn't there? Don't you have a seal too? Don't you have one?
No.
You don't have one, so just her.
I used to have a...
You have a seal upstairs.
Now I'm lost.
What?
like an actual seal. Like the animal. The
Yeah.
elephant.
The elephant?
That's what I was going to say.
There is an elephant seal though.
Did you know that? This is a serious topic, but it's really interesting.
Sounds like it.
Did you know that Dr. Asperger's developed the scale of autism to make sure that not every one of the kids in his hospital were killed by the Gestapo, because they would kill mentally ill children. So his last minute thing is like, what if I create functioning and non-functioning, or like high functioning,
Yeah.
and then not all of these kids are gonna die because they would just come in and kill mentally
That's
ill
fucking
children.
crazy.
Yeah, so he invented the scale for autism as a way to save children.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Damn.
Right? Yeah. Pretty cool.
That might happen again in the Trump regime.
Okay, officially, Angela hasn't seen Coco yet,
We
and
know
I
that.
kind of want to end this so we can talk about it.
All right.
Destiny's exciting.
Destiny is excited. I might get back into it.
Oh, Xenoblade.
Oh yes, Xenoblade. So Aaron's been playing a deep JRPG.
The chick runs around with
Anchor shot.
Spinning blade.
Yeah.
Treasure acquired.
What's the one that when you kill the guy, he says all the time?
What?
He's like, he turns back and he says something to the girl, and you're
Oh,
like,
they're like, no, the girl is like, we did really well back there.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
like, I like your attitude.
yeah.
So I take it you weren't a fan of the game?
No, it's a great game. It's a great game. Stop holding my hand.
You grabbed my hand first.
Yeah, but you kept holding it.
I know.
You didn't let me let go.
You didn't try to let go.
I did.
Let it go.
Okay.
No,
So-
stop.
Oh my god, what was that?
That's like PTSD stuff.
Stop!
Terrible song from a shitty Disney movie.
Oh, Wes. Wes is pooping all over Becca.
Wes, do you need to be hulked? It's a calm summer evening. What did she say?
Harley Quinn. Are you
It's a
sweeping?
calm
The
evening.
sun is getting
The
real
sun's
low.
getting real low, champ.
What?
I'm hulking him. Or no, I'm Black Widow again. Hulk. Hulk baby.
Remember when he kept doing that in Ragnarok? That was so funny.
So, Xenoblade.
Hey, big guy.
Xenoblade.
Super deep RPG. The English audio is garbage. If I could make one recommendation, it's go into the Nintendo store and download for free the Japanese voice pack, because then you won't want to put a gun in your mouth. The Titan. So you know the world, right? So like you live on Titans.
Yeah.
And then the land is like clouds, and then the water's water under the clouds. So you play Rex, who's a salvager. You go on this mission to find. You get like recruited and you go on a mission. You find this Aegis, which is this super hot Asian lady, and then she is like, touch my chest, and he's like, what? And she's like, just do it. And then he goes like this, and then she gives him half of her soul, and then you get this cool blade, and you go fight things. And
How's the combat?
auto attack. So I lock onto you, and then I take my gun out, and then I set my controller down, and he's like. Okay.
And you like do
And then you
moves?
get these things called arts, and it's the XYAB thing.
Okay.
And they have to like rank up. They have to like acquire power by auto attacks. Then if you use an art at the same time that you land an auto attack, it's like superpowers and does a cancel attack. And then you have supers. That where you like time a button press, it's a QTE, and then you do extra damage. So it's simple, and then it kind of evolves and grows into more complicated things.
Are you gonna keep playing?
No, mostly because the game that I was borrowing has been returned. Since we're not at an outlet where they send us games, I count on people to buy them and then not play them right away, so that I can play them right away, and then I give them back.
So you have different outlets.
Yeah.
Hashtag Vince.
Hashtag Vinny B.
So that's how Vince contributes.
Vince is on a 6-game winning streak in fantasy.
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
Like, he might just win it all now.
Might ruin you.
Yeah. I'm super scared.
By the way, Wes, I want to encourage you real quick to continue to play, even though you're not in the playoffs. You're in the loser bracket.
You're in the Blunder League.
But you've caught up in points. You're only 40 points behind first place.
Damn. Is that behind him?
Yeah. He's got me by like 15-ish now. And then Eagle's got some points too. A little behind me.
Oh.
Harley doesn't like that. No. Oh, no.
Thank you for joining us for the Broken Pixel podcast. If you like what you saw, like, favorite, subscribe on all the social media.
Shooter.
If you want to help us out, visit
Shooter.
patreon.com/derailed.
Hit that subscribe button.
And good night.